I describe Mr. Halop as dedicated and exuberant.
Passionate,
dependable and determined,
energetic, and extremely creative.
a very selfless man,
eccentric,
charismatic,
Passionate.
passionate,
exciting.
A key philosophy for what we're doing is vocal health. I want the kids to develop a unique, positive, and healthy instrument. And we can see that as they progress from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And they come in sounding like little kids. They get to the end of the year sounding like young men and women. And the overriding philosophy is that everything we accomplish in room 502, beyond, the wonderful elements of technique, artistry, creativity, aesthetic valuing. The overriding philosophy is everything they do in here has some impact on what they're going to do far beyond this room and when they leave in their lives, in their occupations, what they do to how they grow as human beings. I want their experience here to have direct connection to what they're going to do in their life. Part of what I'm trying to project onto the kids is work ethic, but inherent in that is focus. I want them to be focused on what they're doing. It's art. It's not in a vacuum. And so to that end, I'm going to keep working to get to that place where I really feel like art, where the music is coming off the page. And I'm going to push hard for that, until I feel like it's at a place. And the best part about that is that when it is right, I don't have to tell the kids, they can feel it. And then they start seeing that their extra work, their attention to detail, their own work ethic, they got to that place. And they're going to say, And then they're going to start applying that, I hope, into other parts of their life. Last night we had a concert, and it's always a great source of pride when alumni come back. And last night, we had 45 alumni come back, and that's pretty much average for what we have at the concerts. And they come back, and they're so wonderful. They talk about their experiences with such fondness, and they all say they wish they could come back and do it again. And they also talk to the kids in school, and they say, don't forget this. This is a good thing. And that kind of musical circle of life, it's a good day. Well, in an era of ever-increasing budget belt-tightening, finances are always a challenge. But, I prefer to look at it proactively. I want to program more. I want to program more concerts, more experiences with the kids so that our community can see what a vital thing that it is we're doing. We've got 5 concerts a year. The community is staunchly behind us. And there always seems to be enough money, which is great. But I'll measure success in different ways, Are the students having a valuable experience? I think they are. And they're going to go home and they're going to tell their parents what a valuable experience is, and the parents are going to support it. And then the best part about that is because they've had such a valuable experience, when they have the chance to support a program as they move along in years, they're going to hopefully remember their experience and say, I want my kids to have that joy, that learning, that collaboration. Everything that made their experience so rich. Great music education, I think, has at its core eclecticism. We want the kids to have as broad an experience as possible, and not just in my class.
I think when kids are encouraged to develop artistically and to think creatively, they are better academic students. They're better problem solvers. They can think outside the box. They can consider other options. I think they develop empathy for other people. And all those pieces that he develops through vocal music, I think, translate into the classroom and make students better students.
It also has at its core great literature, that they can do Renaissance music with the same ease they can do music that was composed for them. These are the things that I think will give them that foundation to self-actualize their education. When a kid learns a Renaissance piece and is able to apply that when they're studying the sonnets of Shakespeare, It's good stuff. One of the things about being a music teacher that's so great is it's not just about being the music teacher, it's about being part of the family of the school.
He loves what he does. He stretches himself. He does other things like announce football, coach golf. And I think students see that and they, in their own minds, say, why would I limit myself if I could be in the choral program, if I could be an athlete, if I could do this or I could do that? I think perhaps in his example, they see the ability to multitask and do as much as they can.
A teacher should be an integral part of the kids' lives, you know. It's valuable for them, it's valuable for me. Keeps me young.